don't get how people can like be like really like, for lack of a better term, abusive in the sex.
It's not abusive, dude.
No, I mean, okay, it's not abusive because it's two consenting adults, right?
Yes.
Having fun. And I respect that. But I can't do it. I can't.
Yes, you can.
There's no way. Oh, no.
Maybe you got to have like a decent, like a healthy amount of hate for the opposite sex to be able to do it.
I've had some moments where I've been angry, and I've slayed it, just taking all my anger out, like really beating the pussy up, but not to the extent of really beating it up. I'm trying to be vague because I feel like this is your story, and I don't even know if you want to put this out there.
I don't really want to talk too crazy.
Okay, well, I'll cut this shit out. But for the sake of conversation, how the fuck? I don't like that. I don't get the whole.
I think it's like, honestly, for me, I think it's like something that just gets gradual.
Is it pain?
No, because like I'm a little bit sadist and a little bit masochist. Like in some ways I do like pain on myself, but in some ways I do like causing pain. But I don't know that I'm really like I don't think I'm causing pain. It doesn't, and like I'll check with her. Like I'll be like, bad pain, good pain. She's like, good. Okay. Fucking good.
You don't have a safe word?
No safe word yet. I don't think we're at that level. We're not at like fucking crazy bruising and all that shit yet.
I mean, that's fair, bro.
I do have like an electric prod. I do have
You don't want to put this shit on the podcast.
I have a pussy pump. I have whips and all that shit. It's not like it's like a everyday. It's not like a everyday thing that gets used.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. I'm Chris Podmanic, and this is Matters Not. Join with me, Buck.
The sadist.
Bro, I don't get it. I just, the idea, okay, one, I don't like pain during fucking. I don't like pain, period. But like, if there is a moment where I feel pain, it is not a like, ooh, it is a, fucking don't use so much teeth or fucking stop biting my nipple.
No, it's like certain pain. Like, all right, I do like certain level of teeth, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I don't like teeth being drug. You get what I'm saying?
Like pressure.
No, like being drug backward,
right,
and
but
forward.
Do you like feeling a little bit of pressure without the dragging?
I like bite that motherfucker nearly in half.
What did he say?
Oh, wait, hold up a second. Once again, are you sure you don't want to podcast this? Because, boy, I want to put a poll out there of how many people, like...
I've talked to people about it before, and people have explained that they think that that's crazy. And I...
This fucking guy right fucking here, dude.
I don't think it's crazy, dude. It's like... I don't know. It fucking feels great.
Bite it in half?
I like not actually, but fucking harder than you want. Bite it harder than you want to.
Oh my god.
I gotta put this on the internet.
Don't stop till I say.
What? What the fuck? Dude, all right, dude. You're beyond me, man. Hey, good for you. Like, and this ain't no kink shaming at all. Like, I can appreciate the people that are into this, but like, I've seen the videos of, like the dominatrixes with the high heels.
I don't like none of that.
Stomping on people's nuts.
I don't like none of that, dude. I watched this one video. I think I talked about it before on the podcast. This dude was hanging from a ceiling by his balls. Yeah.
Fuck you.
And like something broke. I don't know what broke, but he fell, and it was fucking hilarious.
Was there? Did you see a squirt of blood when it broke?
I didn't see. I could. Like, I stopped. I got off the video. I was like, dude, I can't. I stayed watching. I don't even know why I clicked, but I stayed because it's like the train wreck thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? There's no way. What's he doing?
It's like you ever see Glass Ass?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yes. I mean, it's one of those things where you see it and you're just like, oh,
is this motherfucker really doing this?
You're right, but you're not hitting that escape button. You're not exiting out of that window.
Yeah.
you're waiting to see those shards of glass that he's pulling out of his ass.
Yeah.
All bloody. Bro, dude, should we just start over?
Let's just keep going.
At what point do I start this conversation?
You can fucking clip whatever the fuck you want. You can
whatever I want.
You can cut it, and you're pretty good.
There's a lot of content here. I don't.
So you just got back from a trip, huh?
Yeah, dude. I went to Myrtle Beach for the week.
Myrtle Beach, like north or south?
You know what? Someone fucking asked me that earlier today, and I couldn't fucking tell you. It was Myrtle Beach.
You can tell by this. The last time I was there, north is more older people. It's calmer. South is more of a party.
I'd say it was in the middle then.
Okay.
So because it was, I mean, it wasn't loud. It wasn't obnoxious. There was definitely a good amount of trash there. People trash.
Yeah.
Not trash. And not a good amount. It was a good mixture, I would say.
You mean like trashy people?
Yes, trashy people. But there was also some people that I saw that were definitely not trashy. So I think it was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But it was great. I had a great time. The beach sucked, but for the most part, like everything else was awesome.
Did y'all go out catching crab?
No, I think there was a plan of taking a charter out and doing some fishing, but I think that kind of fell through.
I'm talking about.
I mean, I didn't fucking stick my dick in anything dirty where I caught crab, but
I'm saying like if you go out in the like right at nighttime and you walk the shore or right in the shallow, like ankle shin deep, and you got a flashlight, as you're walking, you'll see some shit start scurrying. There's fucking crabs, dude, and you can catch those son of a bitches.
I did not. I was not aware of any of this.
Last time I took the kids to the beach, we did it. They fucking love it. They love that shit. It's fun. You just run up and down, catch crab, let them loose, catch more. It's just fun to do.
Like soft shell crab?
No.
Like not Alaskan king.
It might. No. I don't know what kind of crab they are. I'm pretty sure they're hard.
Oh, fair enough. No, we did not do that. We went to it. It started the first day we got there. It was raining. The next day it was raining in the morning, and then it let up, and then it was nice for the rest of the time. But we only went to the beach. I only went to the beach a handful of times.
Why?
I mean, no. I mean, dude, the fucking beach sucked. It was the shells. No, it was just so rough, like on your skin. Like you'd go out in the water, and it would take a bunch of the sand and the broken up shells with it, and just like kills, like feet are all scraped up and shit. Now, granted, he was doing a lot of skimboarding. I went out and got him a skimboard. He was doing that, so I think majority of it got scraped up from there, but it just wasn't like a good beach to sit on and relax and enjoy, or even go in the water.
It's mostly crushed up shells is what you're getting at?
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, like shards almost.
Yeah.
You know, you get in a little bit and you would just start sinking in the sand, and then you'd have, like I said, the water would just rush up, all this other sand breaking it up, and just it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't feeling good.
I've been to a lot of beaches like that. I fucking hate that shit. It sucks.
Now, growing up in Jacksonville, that's not like beach territory, right? It's like inland.
No.
Am I wrong about that?
I mean, all right, Duval County, like that. That's where Jacksonville's at. Duval County itself is like, Jacksonville's the biggest city in the United States land-wise. So like it's a little bit of everywhere. Like there's inland sections, but even inland, dude, like you're never really more than 40 minutes from a fucking beach. I didn't grow up like going to Jack's Beach. I grew up going to this little beach called Huguenot Park. We always called it Huguenot or the Jetties. Just the way it's spelled weird, but the Jetties was fucking awesome. One, it's really cool. You know the movie G.I. Jane?
Yeah.
With Demi Moore?
Mm-hmm.
They shot the beach, like where the SEALs was like training in the, like, I think during their Hell Week, they're doing like all the push-ups in the water and shit. They did all those shots at the Jetties. Whenever I was a kid, they shut the beach down, and I remember my mom was like, fuck that, we're going in. And we went in, and we seen like where they had set up the staging for like the movie shoot at the Jetties.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, parts of G.I. Jane was shot there, and right across from the Jetties is like a giant ass fucking naval base It's like you when you're out there, it's always like military helicopters. There's military shit flying around all the fucking time. It's really cool.
And that was your go-to place.
That was where I went the whole time growing up. And it's really awesome too because you could drive on it. So like, and dude, it was funny whenever I was a kid, you'd always see motherfuckers like driving around like country boys with their big lifted trucks and shit, 4-wheel drives. And there's motherfuckers been driving on the beach their whole life and they don't know how to drive on sand. They start getting stuck and then they floor it and then they're buried and then they're paying some fucking redneck $50 to drag them out. And there's dudes that literally just ride around waiting to pull people out. My one buddy, RJ, whenever I was a kid, he took his, I think it was a Nissan Frontier. He went to the beach and he wandered off. Like a bunch of us was at the beach. He wandered off and was partying with some people. And then he come back like later and Tide had come in. He didn't move his truck.
Oh,
his
no.
truck was like up to the windows in water.
Fuck.
It was funny. But yeah, you could drive on the beach that I went to as a kid. No, that's fucking awesome, dude. I love those beaches. Those are great.
So would you consider yourself like someone that went to the beach often?
Fuck yeah, dude. Especially like whenever I was a kid, when summertime hit, my mom took us to the beach every motherfucking day, especially when she wasn't working. But whenever she was working, it was every day she could. We was at the beach. It was fucking. I lived at the beach.
Man, the Podmanics are not beach people. We're more like woodland people.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
put us out there with Bigfoot.
from Ohio. Makes sense.
From Ohio. We lived on Lake Erie, all right? There's beaches on the lake.
You can't fucking convince me that you're a beach person living in Ohio.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's some
you just said
decent...
you're a woods guy.
No. I understand that. But there are people in northeastern Ohio that are absolutely beach people, and they go every day to the beach. But we were not one of them because, you know, as I've come to realize, my physique is more of the, like a Polish kind of Slovakian physique, kind of heavy on top, nothing on the bottom really, like no ass, you know, these little fucking legs in comparison. It's not really a good beach look, you know?
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, I'm not saying I give a fuck. I'm just saying like that's what my family was, and that's probably why we didn't go to the beach too often. And yeah, so going to the beach, I mean, I enjoyed myself, but I stuck to more around, like we had a pool and a hot tub, and that's where I was at most of the day, drinking beer, having fun with the kiddos and shit like that. Dude, there was this theme park over there. That was, dude, little cousin, name's Luna. She was with me every step of the way. At first,
what's the name of the theme park?
Hold on a second. Pirate Voyage? No, Pirate Voyage, I'm pretty sure is the like Circus du Soleil thing that we saw. Shit, I can't fucking remember.
Adventure Landing?
It might be that. That sounds familiar. Why, you been?
I feel like I remember seeing that there was an Adventure Landing in Myrtle Beach one time before, but I grew up going, there was an Adventure Landing down in Jacksonville that I used to go to, and it was like Adventure Landing Pirates Cove or some shit like that.
It was something, that sounds similar.
They had like, it was like, they didn't really have like roller coaster theme park shit. It was more like water based shit. Like they had a hydro half pipe that was fucking awesome.
All right. Okay.
They had like almost like a giant like playground, but it was themed around pirate ships, and it was like 3-story tall like pirate ships with slides attached to them, and I don't know. They had like a lazy river, and
well, this one definitely was not water based. It was more land based, like a bigger carnival, and they had like a wooden roller coaster. They had some upside down stuff. Man, this one, I was not expecting it. Like this fucking thing was just, it first starts swinging, and then all of a sudden we start flipping, which I'm fine with. But then all of a sudden it was like whoop, what? And I did not expect the way that it was throwing me. It was like throwing like a knuckleball, like, and I was the ball, and I was going all over the place, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, okay.
You get sick?
No, not at all. And I was drinking like heavily before we went too. The first thing we did when we went to this place was me and the niece, we got in the slingshot. Hook on, and then all of a sudden it's going to slowly come down, right? And then we got to go. Yeah! Now, of course, slingshot, you got to pay extra for that. Had to pay like $45 for
like
both
a
of us.
separate ride inside of the fucking theme park.
That's it. Like, oh, you got to get 20 tokens for each of you. It's like, yeah. And then you can pay for 38 tokens, and then you got to get 2 individual tokens just to get the 40. It's like, God damn, that was fucking stupid. But that was pretty cool. My little nephew Avon and another little cousin Gabe went on that. But dude, like I said, man, me and this little 8-year-old kid, we spent all day at the theme park together, and she rode almost every single ride with me. And you know what the greatest thing was?
What?
I could fit on all of them.
Could you not before?
Bro, man, I remember going to Cedar Point years back when I was with my ex, and you had to like go to sit in the seat up front to make sure you could fit. Yeah. And then they'd be like, oh, you're going to need seat 18 if you want to ride this ride, fatty. So I'd have to go to like seat 18 or where the fuck it was.
Was it like a separate fat boy seat?
Yeah, basically. It was like, oh, this is the Husky Boy seat. Like, yeah, it's an extra large seat on the coaster that they specially made for
the in the front?
It was like in the middle.
Oh,
I know, dude.
I feel like you'd want it to be in the front. Like put more weight in the front.
That's true. Get a little bit more momentum going. You're not wrong about that. No, it was kind of like in the middle. But yeah, dude, I fucking, there was only 2 that I couldn't fit on. It wasn't because I was fat. It was just like broad shoulders. Like it could not get over. There was 2 of them that they were like, sorry, buddy.
When they said that, did you like puff your shit out a little bit? Like
what, that I couldn't fit?
Yeah, like you're like, yeah, my shoulders are too broad.
A little bit. Because I knew it wasn't my waist.
It's for dainty men. You lady boys.
So I'm too manly for this ride. Yep, sorry, kiddo. You're on your own. Yeah, but dude, it legitimately felt good because I like that kind of shit. Yeah. I love roller coasters. I've always been a coaster guy.
Dude, I remember there was one I went to, I think it was the Jacksonville Fair whenever I was a kid. And they had... for a long time, this was the only type of coaster I'd ever rode. It's the one that they take to fairs. It's like just a loop. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, I might have rode it.
I mean, it's like a mini coaster. It's just got like a fucking one cab that's enclosed, and you just go around this ring of fire. I think it's called like Ring of Fire or something stupid. And a lot of different fairs have some version of it, but it just goes around in a loop, and then it'll go backwards and whatever. Well, I mean, it's a fair ride, so they're not the most high-tech or safe or whatever. And whenever I was a kid, I was kind of skinny. And I fucking, whenever it would pause in the upside-down part, well, the lap thing, it was just like a lap bar. It wasn't a seat. There was no goddamn seatbelt. It was a lap bar with this big-ass foam pad that looks like it was meant to go on some kind of weightlifting device. It was a big, fat-ass foam pad that was worn out. And there was slop. Like, there was space whenever I was sitting flat in that thing. I remember I was, like, trying to push it down to get, like, I didn't feel safe. Like, there was, like, a good air gap between my legs and this fucking pad. And whenever it got upside down, I would come out of my seat, and my legs would be hooked on that pad. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like that. And then whenever it did the pause part, it felt like I was going to fall out of the motherfucker. And I remember I was like, man, I wish I was a little bigger for this. And it's funny because I went to Meigs County Fair with my son whenever he was little, and they had their version of that. And I took him in it, and I was ready. I knew what was going to happen to him. And I just got ready to hold him. But, dude, he was panicked. He was scared to death. It was the same shit happened to him. There was space. He was trying to push it down. Fucking, it's just funny the shit that there's things that you do in your life that everybody forever will always fucking do. And like, you can see it and you know it's going to happen. It's like, yep, I can clock this perfectly.
Dude, I wanted to do that with Caleb, but he was with his cousin like the entire time. So I couldn't really like have that fun with him. But like, I know what you mean though, man. Like I remember every year around the 4th of July in Sheffield Lake, we had community days, and there was a parade, and the carnival would be there for a week. And it almost sounds like the same ride, except for we had the over the top shoulder thing that would like snap in, right? And I'd always try to get that extra click because in my head, I'm like, there's too much gap here. This is not a good thing. I need to get that. And I'd be, ooh, and get it. And I'm like, all right, no, I'm good. We're good. The one time I remember we'd get to the top, it was 2 of them, and they'd swing opposite of each other, right? And we kind of like meet at the top and then always stop right at the top. So we're just like upside down. And then you have the real fucking crazy assholes that would be hitting the little button on top to release the thing, even though it didn't release. They had to have a button in the bottom for that shit to happen. So I decided I'm going to be the asshole that spits. And as I spit, we're coming down, and all of a sudden, I got hit with spit. Don't know if it was my own or not, but if it was, timed that motherfucker perfectly, so I hit myself fucking right in the goddamn shirt.
Or was some other asshole thinking the exact same
That's
thing?
It's probably what it was.
Time.
Yes. And then you'd always see that you'd be waiting in line, and all of a sudden you'd see it go upside down and crazy, and you just see water coming out. It's like, what the fuck? And there's no one on it. Someone threw up the fucking ride before, and now they're hosing it down and trying to air it out a little bit so they keep it going. Dude, oh man, those are such good fucking rides. Such good times.
Dude, you know what's the stupid thing that I like at fairs? That I haven't been in one in a long time, but I remember I've always loved them. The House of Mirrors. Like,
oh yeah.
Dude, those are so fun. But I remember my most traumatic one. I was a kid, and I think it was at the Jacksonville Fair. They had one, and I had been stuck in this motherfucker. Like I kept running into mirrors, and then I thought I was like kind of panicking a little bit. I don't know why I was panicking. It's daytime, fucking. I can hear other people in the fucking place, but I ain't got nobody near me. And then I see like the exit, and I see my mom outside, and I kind of go like running a little bit. Dude, I smacked that goddamn mirror and bounced right off of it. It fucking hurt. Oh.
What if that's like your original origin story of like how you got to where you are today? Like if you wouldn't have hit that mirror or whatever, that glass.
What's that fucking, there's a movie. I think it's like it might be like a Tyler Perry movie, but it's like, it's kind of a horror movie, and it's like, there's a family, like everybody has a duplicate that lives in this like underworld.
Oh, it's a Keenan. It's a Key and Peele. One of the guys from there. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about though?
I do know what you're talking about.
What the name of it is?
I don't. I know exactly what you're talking about because I can picture, like, isn't the whole family like smiling, the opposite family, but it's not like the smile
they're
one.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like everybody in this underground, like everybody has a duplicate in this underground world, and the duplicates start coming out and killing their opposite. But like in the beginning, the little girl, she gets like lured into a mirror, like a house of mirrors or whatever, and she gets swapped. Sorry, spoiler.
Oh dang! Don't worry, I put the spoiler button on.
But she gets swapped. So maybe I got swapped.
Oh, you think you got? Oh, so I'm dealing with a swapped buck?
Yeah, it's not the real one.
Yeah, what's the real buck like? He's probably got all his shit together. He doesn't have any tattoos. He's an upstanding citizen. He's always wearing a tie to work.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't even curse.
Dude, I couldn't imagine me with a tie.
The most vanilla person sexually.
Probably.
Going back to earlier.
Dude, but could you imagine me with a tie? I got like a pretty thick neck now. Well, I guess I've always had kind of a thick neck, but I have a really big head.
You got a huge head, dude. You got like a dwarfism head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking, if I had to wear a tie, I feel like it'd make it really obvious.
Well, honestly, like, so I was thinking about that. I'm like, what's the nicest I've ever seen you dress? And it was the one day we all met up at Bonhoff, and you didn't know what kind of restaurant it was, and you were just wearing like a polo, basically, like a black polo. It was black, but I mean, and you're wearing a hat, which you always got something on your head. But I was thinking about this the other day. You bring up your head, you know, I was talking to you over the phone, and most of the time it's FaceTime. You're fucking so weird, FaceTiming me.
It's not weird,
it's the
dude.
Gayest thing in the world.
We're in the 20th century, bro. Like,
who even calls? They all text message. But you didn't have.
We're not in the 20th century.
I mean, we're on the 21st. Yeah. Makes it even worse, I think. But you didn't have your bandana or your hat on, and I forgot how goofy your head is. How weirdly shaped it is. The bandana and the hats just cover up a world of hurt.
Yeah, and it's funny too because I remember when we worked at the last place, fucking the first, like, I think 4 years I worked there, nobody had ever seen me without a bandana on. And then I came to work wearing a hat, and people were like, dude, you look completely different. And then I wear a beanie, and I look completely different. And then I got 4 different faces.
Yep. All because of different headwear.
If I go without, if I have a beanie, if I have a hat and a bandana, it's all a different face.
You ain't wrong, bro. Like, it is a completely different look. Like, but like the bandana just fits you so well. You pull off a bandana super well.
I've been wearing one since I was, I think, like 19 or 20. Fucking my Uncle Jackie, man. He was the one that showed me how to tie one. And he's dead now, rest in peace. But whenever I first moved up here, he always had a fucking bandana on. And whenever I first moved up here, he's got like a bunch of property or had a bunch of property. He owned like this, like 56 acres or some shit. And it was pretty much all of a hill. And he had a bunch of he had cattle, and he would have like locust posts that he would have to set. And he'd have me and my brother up there helping him dig some fucking posts and doing different shit and hanging out. But I'd be hot as fuck, man. And I always seen him wearing a bandana, and I went and got me a bandana. I was like, dude, how you tie this? He showed me what was up, and it keeps sweat on my face. I sweat like a goddamn hog. And so, yeah, I've just always wore one.
Whenever I tried to do it, I always liked the ears poking out. I always saw bikers wearing where the ears poking out. I'm like, man, that's a good look. I want to do it like that, right? And like make it white and just look. And I never could tie it right.
Yeah.
Never could fucking get it right. I tried, but I
think it looks stupid with the ears out.
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
I always liked it with the ears out. I thought it was good.
I think it looks like the hats, the old school hats with the long brim, and the body of the hat's really narrow. You know what I'm talking about? Like hats back in the day. Like think Sandlot, the dorky kid.
Dude, that was a one-off. I don't think they made hats like that except for that hat.
Nah.
Dude, yeah, that was a goofy ass hat.
But
like
I'm saying
the bill
older
was
hats
like
back in the day, like the body of the hat, it didn't cover much head. And that's what just whenever somebody does like the bandana behind the ears, short and that's just what it reminds me of. I don't think it looks good.
I don't know, man. I always like the look. I mean, you doing you, especially with the fucking flannel shirt. You kind of look Chicano. Like, I mean, dude,
I eat enough burritos, dude.
Man, I'm so jealous.
And they're all homemade, dude. This is the best fucking homemade burritos, and yeah.
Bro, if you ever have an opportunity to get an extra one, just take it home. Just bring it to me. I would love to have a fucking authentic.
I don't know that it would taste as good, dude. Just get up early one day and go up to the fucking
just
parking
go
lot.
up there in the parking lot.
Absolutely. Just pull in. You'll see the fucking dude. There's families that sell out of the back of their truck, and
I mean that's true.
You just pull up, fucking.
Well, we had a family over here, and I'm pretty sure it was because of the guys building what they're building over there, what you're building. And they were just at the end of the street with a food truck.
Yeah.
And I went down there. They had fucking cow tongue. Now, granted, they sold out the cow tongue, but they did have it advertised.
Well, they did have food trucks up there for a while whenever I first started, but then they came down on them because they had to have like a food truck and to be cooking on site, they had to have certain licenses and all this shit. But if you sell food prepackaged at your house out of the back of your truck, you can get away with it. You don't have to have. It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
No sense whatsoever.
I remember I worked at there was a back whenever I was a kid. I did. It was mostly residential electrical work, but occasionally we'd get into some commercial shit. But the one time that the biggest one I was ever on, there's a strip mall in St. Augustine, and we got hired to go in and pull wire for Kenneth Cole, like a big store, and install all the drop lights and all this shit. And fucking whenever we would go on lunch, we'd go sit in our van and eat our lunch. Well, those construction chain link fences that they'd have like one side of the fence would be covered in like a green tarp to block the view of the construction site from passersby, eyesore shit. And there'd be like a row of S10s, and next, like sitting on the ground or on their lunchboxes behind the S10s against the fence was just like a crew of Hispanics, just like an army of them. And in the back of every fucking S10, there was a grill, and they was cooking up some fierce shit, dude. It was like it smelled so good on the fucking job site.
Do you remember when we went to? There was the time we went to Gallatin. This was not the Christmas Gallatin. There was oh no, it was South Carolina. It was Berkeley. I'll edit that out. And there we're doing the.
I mean, I'm sure you don't have to edit out Berkeley.
I mean, that's true. We were doing the Transformers.
Yeah.
Right. And we did the one vault, and then the next year we did the next vault. And it seemed like it was like the same group of people that were in there with us running wires, right? And they were Latino. And man, we'd have the same lunchtime, and boy, they fucking pull out some shit that made me go, fuck, man. I wish I would just talk to these people, just be like, hey, can we be friends?
Dude, I think white folks take lunch the least serious of all the groups, dude. Like, we just show up with like fucking sandwiches or something we snatched at the gas station, dude. The Filipinos I work with, they got fucking Tupperware loaded in their lunchbox every fucking day with some good ass shit. Fucking this one dude I work with, Victor. Now, I didn't like the smell of it, but he pulled out some fucking fresh squid that he got from somewhere. Fucking, and he's like, it's all cooked up. He's got fucking rice. Like, they're always cooking. Like, they all take lunch very serious as far as their preparation and having good food to eat.
Fucking A, it should be taken seriously a little bit.
We just eat some fucking sandwiches and some fucking bag of chips or some shit.
There's also the other side of that where we overindulge and eat like we're fucking, there's no tomorrow, and then feel like shit the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's this guy right here. Well, at least for a little while anyways. Man, I
You slipping?
it was I was on vacation.
All right, well, you're not anymore.
I know. And I've been doing good.
All right.
Except for the beer.
Yeah,
But-
I was started looking.
So like,
Switch to liquor, dude. That's Grub's policy.
fuck you. All right. No, love you, Grub. No. No. I'm back up to 295.
What had you got down to?
285.
10-pound fluctuation. This is your first fluctuation up, right?
It, for the most part. I mean, now granted, I've stepped on the scale and it'd be like a pound or two up, and then I'd go back down, but nothing crazy. Stop for fucking yawning.
What?
Stop it. Stop being bored with my stories.
I'm not bored with your story, dude. You are fucking.
I'm fucking with you, dude. That last podcast we did, I don't know if you watched it or not, but you can't tell me that was a little funny when I went on an ADHD/autism tangent, and you were just so polite and let me go with it, but you were clearly bored.
You need to quit getting. I'm listening, dude, and I'm engaged.
Ugh.
I'm not bored, dude. I'm
just
fucking. I'm tired.
I'm totally fucking with you, bro.
God
I really am.
damn.
I'm not that sensitive.
Fuck yeah, you are. I'm sensitive
Maybe a little bit.
too. It's okay.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
But I ain't that sensitive.
What do you mean? As sensitive as me?
No, I didn't say that. I mean, I'm not that sensitive to be butthurt about you yawning. I was just making a joke. I was making a callback. What were we talking about? Mexican food and lunches and
You gained weight. And where was you going after that?
I'm not really sure. Just kind of filling everyone in the fact that like gained 10 pounds, even though I did. So I went out to Old North Arcade with our buddy Alec, Hilltree Wristry. Check him out, Barbersville. It's fucking amazing.
Wait, when'd you go?
Just today.
What
Every
time?
Sunday at 2:00. They do.
Dude, you would have probably seen me and Shayna was there.
Really?
We wasn't at Old North Arcade. We was right outside. They had all that shit going
The
on.
Geek Fest.
Yeah. We was there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, damn. No, dude, they do a pinball tournament, and neighbor Alec wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
So we went, took the boys, Caleb and his son like participated, and so
Damn,
did
he was serious about that pinball shit, wasn't he? When we did the last podcast with him, he went on about pinball and shit. We had talked about going to Old North Arcade and shit. He was like, "Yeah, I love pinball."
Yeah, but
then
he
he
also talks about hot dogs a lot too, and I don't know if I could take him seriously with that. I mean, granted, we did go to a place to play pinball today, so you might be right. I still haven't went to a hot dog place with him.
How'd that go?
I mean, it was cool. Caleb,
Did you participate?
no, I just kind of sat back and watched. I'm like, man,
Why?
because here's the thing. It might not seem like it, but I do get competitive. And when I get competitive, I start really going balls deep with it. And I've got too much shit going on to go balls deep with anything. So I just wanted to sit back and watch my son and Alec and his son enjoy themselves. And I had a great time. And that's what I was going with. I ran into Wazowski. And now I don't even know why I'm bringing up Wazowski, to be honest. I'm getting bits and pieces of what the story was that I was trying to get to. I'm sure I'll do it. I'll know it in post, and I'll just fucking write a paragraph out of what I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was saying. But, oh, that's what it was. I text Joel and just text a picture of Wazowski and I, and he told me, he's like, you're doing whatever you're doing, keep it up because you're looking great. So that's all. I just wanted to gloat on the fact that I feel like I'm looking pretty good.
Yeah, you look good, dude. Honestly, I was looking at a picture of me and you, and we were on an airplane, and you had sent it to somebody, and it was the Mile High Club one, and I was looking at that picture, and I was like, God damn, dude, you have fucking morphed.
Man,
Picture of you, like, just your skin didn't look good. You was fucking like, sweating. You're like, and we were just sitting. Fucking, you was not in good shape.
no, it was not.
Your face was a lot more round. Fucking, you've morphed.
No, legit. I was going through a lot of our like little clips the other day of this shit we've put on like Instagram, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, God damn, you were a fat fuck. All you had to do was cut carbs out. What were you thinking? Like, dude, I do. I feel so much better. And like I said, that theme park, that was it for me. It was like, how could you ever want to go back to eating a bunch of food when you could do shit like this? And I had way more fun doing that than fucking eating.
Now imagine when you keep going.
True.
All the different shit. Like, you'll be out there with Caleb on a skateboard before you know it.
I don't know about all that. Maybe a longboard. I do want a longboard.
Those are fun. Dude, you gotta. I am hell bent on soon having a fucking one wheel. A one wheel and a fur coat.
Would you wear the fur coat while you're one wheeling?
No. But it's just like two things on my list.
I think it's great, dude. I think you should put the throne on wheels. I think you should attach it to the one wheel, and then you're just hauling off through Huntington with your throne on the back hitched to your one wheel, and you with a fur coat. What kind of hat are you going to wear with the fur coat?
A crown.
What kind of person do you think you're going to look like with a crown? If you got 4 different
A
looks,
psycho. A goddamn psycho. If that scenario plays out, that's a psycho, dude.
yeah, it really does kind of explain the whole thing, doesn't it? With just the crown part.
If I keep everything separate, it's just a normal dude with a couple quirks. But if I combine everything with all the powers combined, dude, that's a psycho, right there.
I think if you walked around with just a crown and that was it, I think everyone's gonna fucking think you're a psycho. Like, who's this fucking guy walking down the street with a crown?
Maybe I make it like my vest and I just keep it in the truck. And I'll wear it in the truck.
I don't think we ever told the vest story at the old job.
I don't think so either.
One day, Buck just shows up at work, and he's wearing a biker vest.
Yeah,
and you got the fucking bandana on everything. And it's not like he walked in the shop and took it off, hung it up. No, he wore it in the shop all day while driving a fork truck.
I wasn't just driving a fork truck. I was doing a lot of shit.
The fact that you were on a fork truck
it's kind of
with
funny.
a fucking leather vest, like getting on and off the fork truck, rearranging shit on the pallet.
I am a psycho.
Like, I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I appreciate the fact that like you are in your headspace. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the beach not looking like fucking, looking good. I don't give a fuck. I'm there to have fun. And in my head, it's the opposite. Like, I could never go to work wearing a vest.
All right, now let me give the full explanation. Now, it's probably not justifiable because looking back, it is a little douchey. But
A lot douchey.
Yeah, I had that vest for years. Years, dude. I'm talking like 7 years. I had always wanted a vest. And I found a leather vest, and I bought that leather vest, and I was going to wear it, but I didn't have a motorcycle. And I was like, but I really like the vest. I was like, man, this motherfucker looks good. Like, I like it. But I would like put it on, right? Like, say I'm going somewhere, and I'd get my fit together. I'd be dressed up, not dressed up like me. And I'd have my fit put together. I'd throw my vest on. I'd get in my truck. I'd go somewhere. And then I'd go to get out of the truck. And I'd take the vest off. I'd take the vest off. And I just could not bring myself to wear it out because I was like, dude, you're posing. It looks good, but you're a poser, dude. If you walk out of this truck, wear it at the house, wear it in the truck. You cannot fucking wear this motherfucker out. You don't even own a bike. Never been on a bike. And then one day after I was separating from the kid's mom, my life was kind of in shambles a bit, and I was trying to figure out my way. And our friend Sparky, me and you, we was working at the same place. Our mutual friend Sparky, he worked with us as well. Dude had been trying to convince me to get a motorcycle for years. And I was like, nah, man, fuck that. I don't need that kind of risk. I ain't, it's just a waste of money. I ain't gonna ride it all the time. I'm always worried, blah, blah, blah. I always come up with excuses. And one day, I literally at the time drove a Kia Soul. Now, I had a truck too, but I was driving pretty far for work. So what I drove to work was the Kia Soul. I love that car, by the way. It's a wonderful car. But anyways, like I'm in my Kia Soul and I'm coming back from the gas station. I had just got lunch and Sparky was behind me and he was riding his bike. And almost the whole way back, no homo, I was looking at that motherfucker in the rear view. And all I could think was, dude, that looks fun. That looks really fun. And I needed something like that at this moment in my life. I was like, I need something. And within a couple of days, I went and got I took my test so I can get my motorcycle endorsement. And then probably within a week of that moment, I had a bike. And then I sold everything else, every other vehicle that I had. And I went fucking balls to the wall in that direction.
For how long?
Until like halfway into winter. I'm driving 60 miles to go to work one way, riding in 23 degree weather. Dude, it was fucking miserable. Dude, and as it was chilling, like as it was getting closer to that, there was 2 days I rode, it was like 23 degrees the whole way. And I mean, maybe a little worse with like when you get near the river, but fucking, dude, like as that temperature started cooling off, getting into winter, dude, I'd be kind of cold or freezing. I'd be like, dude, you're an idiot. Just get a car. You got money to get a car. Just go get a car, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Get a car. And then it got to the point where I'm yelling at myself. I'm trying to, because like I'm just trying to warm myself up by expelling energy, yelling. And I'm in my fucking helmet. It's 23 degrees for an hour. And I'm dude, like I got layers upon layers upon layers. I was wearing ski gloves riding this fucking motorcycle. And I remember I was just cussing myself. I'm like, fuck you, you goddamn idiot. Just go get a fucking car. The second day that I rode it, I was like, I'm getting a car. And then the next day I went and got a Jeep Cherokee.
Dude, I just remember you being in the shop and telling everyone your plan of how you're going to get rid of your soul and you're only going to ride your motorcycle. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker goes out of town, gets in a hotel room and cranks the heat up as hot as it can. And you're going to fucking ride a motorcycle in the fucking winter in southern Ohio, fucking West Virginia, Kentucky, tri-state.
I was committed to the biker life for a long time.
Yeah, until that cold weather hit.
Yeah, well, even after that, like once I got the Jeep, like as soon as it got warm again, I was on my bike all the time. I remember Sparky sending me a meme, and he was like, it was a dude riding through like flood water.
Yeah.
And he was like, this reminded me of you, because it didn't matter if it was fucking pouring the goddamn rain. I was on the fucking bike.
There's a time period I had a motorcycle, and I was up north. It was March, and the roads were clear. I'm like, I'm going to take my motherfucking motorcycle for a ride. And same thing, bundled up, everything. It was fucking great. I actually crossed another guy on a motorcycle, gave him a little, little left hand fucking A, bud, and we're out here doing it, right? But I wasn't about to do it every motherfucking day. Fuck that. You're crazy.
I remember the funniest thing. It was like, I finally I finally started to get the, like, people do the little biker wave. I started fucking with people sometimes. I would be passing them, and instead of doing, like, throwing the deuces to the side, I'd fucking...
Oh my God.
It was fucking great.
Did I ever tell you that I had a leather vest?
Did you?
I bought the motorcycle first, but I did get a leather vest. Dude, it was same thing. Me, my uncle, my dad, we decided to go for a little ride. We end up at this bike shop, the leather shop, and I saw this vest, and I messaged my wife at the time, Kayla's mom, and was like, hey, I found this leather vest I really like. It's $40. Can I get it? And she's like, go ahead. And boy, every single time I was on that bike, I had that vest on.
Oh, I didn't even complete that thought. Thanks for reminding me. Whenever I finally did get the bike and then I was able to wear the fucking vest, I kind of was just like, I've been waiting years to wear this goddamn vest. I wore it as often as I could. Like I was happy to finally be in the fucking vest.
It is kind of a good look.
Yeah.
I do like a nice leather vest, but only if I'm riding a motorcycle. I could never pull off the shit that you were doing, especially at work. Holy fuck.
I think people know me as being fucking weird or sometimes outlandish and shit like that. So
I'm just going to go back right in this moment and show you on the throne and any other outlandish moment you've had on the podcast.
Yeah. The goat, the auctions, the fucking...
I still love that. Dude,
I'm actually going, I'm going tomorrow to get the dye.
Wait a minute, I thought you had the dye for the goat already.
No, I've not done it yet.
That kind of surprised me. I thought you had it.
I've just been occupied with other shit.
That's true.
Right now, trying to look for a good kitchen table still. Trying to find something just to match my style. But honestly, dude, the hardest part, like I like that like elegant, like kind of like shapely furniture. It's really hard to find something like that in the side. Like I need a smaller table because I don't have a huge dining room, and I mean I got a big dining room for it being a dining room. Like I've seen smaller ones. It's probably comparable to yours a little bit. But the problem is at some point I'm gonna knock out that wall and put a fucking door in, and I don't want to clog up and congest it whenever I'm gonna have a walkway outside too. So I want to keep it small. And the problem is finding a good shape, pretty kitchen table that's small. A lot of them are just really plain. And I don't know. I've gone as far as like looking in like Florida and like leaving the state to go fucking like I want to find a nice one.
I mean, I think that with everything you've done so far, it would be so out of place if you just got a plain Jane dining room table.
Yeah, it wouldn't be right. So
growing up where I grew up, my parents bought like a dining room table when I was probably in late elementary school, and they bought a china cabinet with it because this was like elegance in their mind. And I'm not going to say it wasn't nice, but you know, you go to the Podmanic household now and there's coffee mugs in the china cabinet, like, and you know, like plastic mugs that they got on vacation from, you know, Disney World, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't really scream elegance whatsoever. And it takes up a good portion of the dining room, so much to where you really have to squeeze in to get in between the dining room table and the china cabinet when it's sitting it down and having a meal.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, Mom, you could probably take this white trash fucking coffee mugs and this other shit and get rid of the fucking china cabinet, and you'd probably have a little bit more room. And you saying what you said, I just want to say thank you. Good job, Buck. You're not thinking huge. You're thinking something that would work, something fashionable, and something that is going to not take up a bunch of room. I appreciate that.
I don't like spaces that are like congested. I fucking hate that. I hate a walkway, any kind of walkway where you got to turn to the side to pass by somebody. I want to walk shoulder to shoulder.
Yes.
By somebody. And I don't have like I gotta be careful with what I get. Like some of the shit that I want is fucking big and beautiful, and I'm like, I can't have it.
No, dude, I couldn't agree more, man. Same thing, Podmanic household. It's like I feel like you're on like a goat path throughout the entire house trying to get to where you want to. And if someone gets up to go, you've got to like stand off to the side, let them go, and then you go by. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. everything you've done with your house is amazing. Like amazing. Not glazing you here. Like legit, you have put so much effort and work into what you're doing, and it looks great, man.
I think at this point, I just like I'm not worried about renting it. I just want it. I want it to be mine. Like I'm not. I don't even care about that. Although I did go look at another house today.
Whereabouts?
It's on my road.
On your road?
Yeah. So they had an open house, and I was like, oh my god, dude. All right, like my house on my street. My house is like the basic one, not on the main street because my house is on two roads. Because my backyard is kind of long, and it ends up connecting. My driveway's on like another road.
It's almost like a V shape where your yard is, I feel like.
Yeah, because it's a little more narrow in the front yard, but then it gets it gets wide, and like it's just my backyard's long as fuck, and in comparison to everybody else, and like I'm honestly pretty lucky, really, because I got a lot of parking space as well. Everybody else on my fucking road has to park in the road, and those motherfucking cunts, man. You guys need to learn how to fucking get close to that curb, because my road ain't wide. And motherfuckers out in the middle, I've had to reverse in the winter all the way back down my road to just go, and it's a one-way road to go out the other way because motherfuckers park in the middle of the goddamn road or like fucking 12 inches away from the curb. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna start dragging my shit across you motherfuckers. But anyways, me and Shayna went and looked at a house. They had the open house, and I want one of those other houses. My house is like the plainest one. It's just a block home, and it's got a couple of features and shapes to it. Like in the corners, the block kind of stands off in like a pattern, like a stepped pattern, just on the corners. Other than that, it's just a flat block home. And but all the other houses, dude, they're so fucking pretty. They're like brick like this, but they got a lot of stone inlaid, like the stone above your doorway, but they got smaller. Like it's smaller pieces. It's not just one long one. And it's like they'll have it in like arches and like it comes to points and just all kinds of cool like design features they did with stonework within the brick. And I love those houses, man. And I've been wanting one for a while. But I walked through it and the walls, you know how my walls are like textured, and I've been like smoothing everything the fuck out and all that bullshit. All these walls are like that. And I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to handle this. Will be a whole nother fucking giant project.
Well, I mean, okay. The original plan with your house that you're living in now was a rental.
Mm-hmm.
You want to buy real estate, rent it out, and make money that way.
Yeah.
And that is taking a change to where now your home that you were going to rent out is just your home. You're making it your own. You're happy with it.
I mean, the plan is always going to be to get more houses. That's never, it's just that before it was like a main goal to increase my income. And like I ended up getting a job and that doubled my income.
That's legit.
So like, I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, I looked at it and once I got the job, I was like, well, the amount of effort I was putting into the house ended up being the kind of effort you put into your house. And the way I was focusing on little things. So if you really look at like the time and effort, if I want to put a dollar value on it, I'm never going to get my money back out of the fucking place, renting it out anyways. But I could get it out of it, not my money, but the enjoyment if I just live in it. I'm making it mine.
So you put so much work into the house that you're living in now. The fact of having another family coming in or whoever, and then once they're out, knowing all the work you put in to loving that house, and then there being like holes in the wall or fucking God knows what. You've always had some crazy ideas, motorcycle and like the house, right? And I remember even telling you, because my uncle said this a long time ago, you rent out a house, don't do anything to it. Fix the things that have to be fixed and rent it out because people are not going to take care of it. And you were just hell-bent on like making all these changes to the house, and it never made sense to me.
Well, all right. Here's the sense that it made to me. I was going to rent, like my plan was I wanted to rent to travel nurses. I wanted to rent to like a slightly higher client just as far as like what I was going to be able to charge them. So they want to, like, a lot of them want to stay in a nicer place, and they pay premium because they get short-term leases. Like, they pay a higher cost. They don't pay as much as like somebody renting an Airbnb. If you if somebody renting an Airbnb wanted to stay for 3 months, they're going to pay a fucking fortune in comparison. They're not going to pay fucking like $2,000 a month would be cheap. But for them, where they're getting like a midterm lease, like they're paying a premium in comparison to somebody doing a long-term lease. Long-term lease around here, unfurnished, like you're getting fucking, from my place, maybe $1,200, maybe something like that. But I could charge, as long as I'm carrying the utilities, I could charge $2,300 a month if but I have to make the place nice and stock it well and all that bullshit. So that was my mind, and I'm like, I want it to be nice. I want the people who come in to have like a nice place to stay. But like the problem was, I've never had a home of my own. So then as I started putting all this work into it, and I didn't realize it, I was putting work into it and making it the way I wanted it. And then I just like, I got attached to it. I don't want to leave it.
All right, fair.
But I'm just saying that was my mentality behind all the effort and work. Like, I was going to make it nice. If I was going to rent it out to nurses, I was going to make it nice. But where I've never had a home of my own that I could like put my flavor on, I started doing that, and then I got attached to it. And now I don't want to do that. But then once I got a better job, I started thinking about it, and better paying job. Cause like the place we was at was great in a lot of fucking ways, but just a better paying job. And I doubled my income. Like, I thought about it, and I'm like, all this effort and work that I was going to put in was probably going to net me maybe, or bring me maybe $12,000 extra dollars a year. Yeah, that's great. That's a great bump, especially for it just being something that I go and tend to maybe occasionally if there's an issue, or 4 times a year, quarterly, I go and have to get a new tenant in and all that bullshit. But all that effort, I was gonna be raising my income by 12,000. I fucking doubled my goddamn income by getting a better job.
No, legit.
So, and then now that I'm in this network of people, like, there's all kinds of lines on good jobs coming my way. I mean, I like the work I'm doing. I like the where I'm working. But after this is done, I can either stay going what I'm doing, or if I want to raise my income up, if I want to leave and go somewhere else. Dude, I just got sent a job not too long ago. A buddy of mine sent me a job. It was Florida. It was pulse welding for, I think, 40 or 50 an hour and 180 a day per diem. 7 days per diem. Like, dude, that's going to end up, and I'd have to look and see if like Florida's the same the same on not taxing per diem like for indefinitely. I don't know if it is or not. But it might be like you just get the per diem for a year, and then if you're there more than a year, then they consider you like a resident, and then your per diem gets taxed. But if it's not taxed per diem, that's $4,000 to $5,000 a month, depending on the or not a month, a week, depending on the hours. Like, fuck, I can fucking double my income again. I can just get a different job.
This is legit.
But the end goal is always going to be buy more houses. Because it's like now I don't really want to look at it like a savings or like increased income. At some point, whenever I get more houses, it'll just be a savings account.
The conversation was, I always wanted this, found a house today that you liked.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like you were going to rent it out, is what I'm getting at. It's like you found a nice house of things that you always wanted. Now, granted, you'd have to put work in it because, you know, I mean, we all know.
Oh, no. This one that I looked at today, it wasn't like it was like things I always wanted. It does have like a detached garage and fucking, it's just going to be a lot of work, and I already got something that I like.
But this would be something you would rent out.
Yeah, if I got it, I'd probably rent it out. I'm not going to get it. That's not what I just went and looked at it, but it kind of got the itch going a little bit.
That's cool, man. I mean, that it should fucking be there. I mean, you're always, it seems like you're always striving for better.
I can't help it. Who isn't? In some way.
I mean,
It's just the nature of humans. Like, we just try to make shit better. And I mean, you got like a lot of duds out there, like people who just fucking off and not doing shit. But the nature of humans is to make things better. So,
no, I completely understand, and I totally agree with everything you're saying.
it's just some people are more so than others.
You definitely have goals.
Sometimes they fall to the wayside a little bit, but whatever. Fuck it.
I mean, that's what else.
I ain't in as much of a hurry anymore. I'm just kind of, I'm chilling and doing. Chilling and doing, dude.
I mean, I think you're doing great, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look at others and they're doing better, and I'm like, man, fuck, that's awesome. I'm not as much before as like looking at others that were doing better than me. And I've never been one to see people doing better than me and be like spiteful or a hater or some shit like that. I've always been like, damn, that's awesome. But not before, but for a long time, whenever I seen people, I would be like, dude, that is awesome. I'm so happy for them. But then it would hit me. I'd be like, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing. Like, you're just a deadbeat, dude. You're sorry as fuck. You look at this cat doing great. What are you doing? And like, it would impact me negatively, but it don't really anymore.
I feel like if anything, it's like you're making your own way in life. Like, and that's probably the most important thing to you.
Yeah, I like it. There was this thing I had on my wall. It was like I actually found it the other day. Me and Shayna, we was like grabbing totes and stuffing stuff into the attic, and like I popped this tote, and actually no, these were some shit that I still had at my dad's. This was some shit I still had at my dad's, and in the tote, whenever I popped it, was all these like cardboard or project boards, poster boards. And I had kind of made vision boards out of a bunch of them. And one of them was like my rules for life or for my life or whatever. And one of them, rules for life on one side and goals for the other. And under goals, it was like become the king of my own world. And in, I think, parentheses, it was like, I only want to listen to, or have to bow to the law and the tax man. Beyond that, I want to be the king of my own world.
I'd say you nailed that, homie.
I'm not there yet.
No, dude.
There's still like I still have people that I have to listen to. So at some point in my life, I'll be the king of my own world.
Okay, I get what you're saying there, but I look at, like, when I think of that kind of mentality, I think of the missus, right? Because she's the type that she can basically say, go fuck yourself, and there's very little repercussions to her for her actions because she's good at what she does. She's mastered the craft, right? And the people that fucking pay her well and understand that, right? Not that she says go fuck yourself often.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for a go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right.
And not everybody can say it whenever, even when there's a time and a place.
If someone else did it, that ain't gonna fly, honey. You're fucking out of here. But when she does it, people are like,
yeah, but she probably knows when to place it.
Like I said, she's very strategic about her go fuck yourselves, right? But I feel like you are kind of got that a little bit. You know, I feel like you've definitely earned your way to the top of your craft where you're doing it. So much to where even guys are just, hey, we got a project going here. Why don't you come over? Come on out. So what's your plan after this project is done?
Pretty sure I'm gonna bounce for a year or two.
I'll miss you, bud.
We'll have to figure it out.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know if I could do this podcast by myself or with anyone else but you.
Ha! Gay!
Yeah, we could do it. Dude, if we can do it like this, we can end up doing it. It could be funny too, like if I'm at a campground or some shit. And like I got some of the guys dropping by from work, and I'll just be like, "Hey, jump in. I'll put an extra fucking mic up and ready."
I mean, bro, we can definitely get that fucking set up. I can give you all the technical shit. You just have
give me a list of shit to get.
You got to learn how to fucking put this shit together. Then
yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
Ain't that fucking hard, dude? Compared to how I used to podcast fucking 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was, this shit is so simple. It's so fucking simple.
Yeah.
Oh man, easiest thing in the world to do. Oh, bro. Let's yeah. Let's go ahead and you got anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. I think this is about the end of this episode.
This is Matters Not. Appreciate y'all listening. Oh fuck, dude. I gotta go beat the shit out of Carter.
You do have to go beat the shit out of Carter.
No, not real. All right, y'all. Don't take that out of context. Don't clip that. I'll give the explanation. Fucking Carter's at the house right now, and
Fuck son.
yeah, my son and my daughter at the house, and me and Carter and Amaya have I've been doing a little bit of gaming, and I put Megan on.
Yeah, dude. So much to where she took the Xbox on vacation with us. I'm not even joking. She packed that motherfucker up. We got there and she's like, "Babe, can you set this up for me, please?"
Dude, that game is awesome. It's crazy how much you get for the money that you spend. Dude, you should look up that dude that we did a react video to, Internet Historian. He did a video. You should just sit and watch it on No Man's Sky.
Really?
That's the game we're talking about, guys. No Man's Sky. And whenever it dropped, it's been out. Tomorrow will be 10 years. And fucking whenever it dropped, it was the biggest flop in gaming history. It probably set the stage for the games that have come out since so unfinished. You know how a lot of games now are dropping pretty much unfinished and broken?
Yes.
It was before Cyberpunk.
So bad.
It was it set the stage for Cyberpunk to do the shit that they did. And fucking then they ended up making Cyberpunk a good game, but whenever it dropped, it was fucking broken. And that's the way No Man's Sky was. But they've been updating, and I'm not talking little updates. I'm talking big patches, so much so that every time I come back to the game, it's completely different. There's so much shit they add to it and have added to it for 10 years. It's insane. And they haven't charged a single penny for anything. And, but yeah, they got another game coming out. And I think really they're using this game as a testing ground for the shit they're putting in the next one. But anyways, I've been playing ever since I fucking sent that to her, sent her that game. I fired mine back up. And then I was like, fuck. I got another thing that I'm stuck on. And so I've been playing a little bit, not a lot, but Carter and Amaya come over and they've been chilling and stuff, and they started kicking up. We went out and we went to the Geek Fest and we went and got some pho.
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 PHO is pho.
Fuck you.
I'm telling you, bro, it's pho.
It's not pho, it's pho, dude.
It is pho.
I said pho to the lady and she didn't say anything.
Yeah, because she looked at you like you're a fucking dumb redneck and you don't fucking know any better. It's pho.
It's pho, you sure?
Yes. Almost as sure as I am about Kana and Orange Therapy. All right.
Throwback or callback.
That's legit. Yeah, dude, I'm 99.9% certain it's pho.
Dude, pho is fucking awesome.
Pho is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
But we went and had some pho, and then when we came back, and I got to play a little bit of No Man's Sky, and then I seen your message to come over and do a podcast, and I was like, hell yeah. So I dropped the game, and me and Carter, we wrestled a little bit earlier. Dude.
Don't say this. Don't say this. He might hear this.
I gotta say it. He ain't gonna. I don't think he listened that far. He's got the. Not to say he doesn't love the podcast. It's more. It speaks more to the attention span of fucking children these days.
I'm making a clip of it now, so he'll definitely see it.
Fucking. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Me and him wrestled earlier, and I won very clearly. I got a hold of that motherfucker's neck. And I about broke it. But if I'm being honest, whenever he got a hold of me, I was like, a boy doesn't have a hold of me. A fucking man's got a hold of me, dude. I gotta wrestle like a man. It was fucked up, dude. And he did throw me around a bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
He goes to the gym. He's getting big.
He's up. He's up too.
I saw he was posting videos, and I'm like, fucking beast mode.
His bench is up. His body weight is 160, maybe 165. He's benching 230, squatting 365, and deadlifting 385.
You created a monster.
16 years old.
I don't even know if I'll be able to fuck with him anymore. I'll be like, you're a little bitch. And he'd be like, what'd you say? I'm like, nothing. I didn't mean it. Buck, help me.
Whenever he got a hold of me, I was like, God damn, a man's got a hold of me.
Yeah.
And it kind of, honestly, it kind of reminded me of arm wrestling a guy at work. We had set up and we was arm wrestling, and I arm wrestled I didn't want to, but everybody knows me as like the guy that lifts. So like at the time they was arm wrestling, they was like, John, come on. I'm like, nah. Oh, come on, you mucho lifting, fucking no muscles. And that was a terrible accent. But,
no, it was good. That one was good. You did good.
But fucking, they were giving me shit about my muscles being blow up muscles and all this bullshit. And I was like, all right, fine. And I beat some people. And then I got a hold of this dude. Shout out Chilote. And I got a hold of Chilote, and we got to put our arms up there. And whenever I got a hold of his fucking hand, dude, I was like, I didn't just grab a hold of a human hand. I just grabbed a hold of a bear. And he's a big boy. Like he's husky, but he's fucking strong, dude. He showed me pictures. He used to be like powerlifting and all that shit. But dude, I got a hold of him, and I was like, I just got a hold of a goddamn bear. And it was the same thing whenever I got a hold of Carter. I was like, I didn't get a hold of a boy. I just got a hold of a man. But anyways, about the whole beating his ass thing, he was like, I told him, I was like, whenever I get back, I want to play some, because he grabbed the controller whenever I left and he put it on Fortnite. And I was like, whenever I get back, I'm fucking picking back up where I was up. He's like, I'll wrestle you for it. And I'm like, fuck.
Oh, no.
So we're going to be out in the yard. I'm about to fuck up these jeans. And yeah, I'm about to have to beat his ass.
Oh my God. I want a Maya
he
to
even
video
told me
this.
He even told me whenever I left, he was like, keep that energy.
Oh my God.
All right, motherfucker, dude.
I seriously, I wish I had your daughter's number, because I would text her and be like, make sure you record this. I need to see it.
I'm sure she will.
Dude.
I ain't sending it out. It might not look good.
Yeah, on your part.
It might not look good, dude. I don't know. It's a coin toss.
Okay.
Nah, I think I still got him. I still got him right now. But honestly, dude, after I got a hold of him earlier, I think I only got maybe a year or two more of having him.
Oh.
That's a fucking hard pill to swallow.
Bullshit it is. This is what you wanted.
I want to swallow that pill, but goddamn, like, this soon?
I mean, you're getting older. You're almost 40.
Fuck off. I got some years before I'm there.
Close enough, bud.
I'm 36 right now.
Man,
bitch.
I've been saying people, like, when they're in their mid-30s, you might as well be 40.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not true at all. Once you hit 40, it's a completely different fucking feeling. But, I mean, you're still fucking old.
Dude, it's funny. I was thinking about this the other day. What got me there was I was thinking about this dude that I knew as a kid named Stone. But I was telling somebody a story about Stone, and I referenced him as being an old head. What?
An old head?
Yeah, it's just fucking...
That's what you call old people, was old head?
Yeah, he's just an older cat that we respected.
Fair enough.
But I referenced him as being an old head, and later, I looked it up, because I was like, I'm old now. And I looked it up. Like, exactly what I Googled was, what's the age range to be considered an old head? And it said 30s to 40s.
No.
And I was like, fuck.
There you are.
Yeah. So I'm like, but the story's kind of funny about the old head that I knew, Stone. Whenever I was a kid, there was this dude. He's an older black guy that was staying with a buddy of mine. He was just staying with the family. He was a roofer. There's like a family of roofers. And he worked with them. And he was, I don't know if he was separated from his old lady or whatever. He needed to surf a couch for a little bit till he got his money up and get him another place. Well, Stone liked to be on the Yahoo chat rooms. And one night, and this dude Stone, it was funny because he would always talk with his hand on his face like this. He'd always he always talked with his hand on his face like that. And he was a character, man. But I remember one night, me and my brother was staying the night with this friend where Stone was staying. And we're staying the night there, and we're up late, fucking sneaking out, smoking some weed. And we come in, and Stone's sitting there on the computer in the chat rooms. And I don't know what had us on the topic, but we was like, hey, Stone, how you know if you got a big dick? And he's like, man, he was like, if your dick don't hang past your balls, you got a little dick. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's some solid advice.
All of a sudden, I don't feel like much of a man right now.
Well, you're old. You could have just big hanging balls, dude. I've always had a big bag.
I've always had a big bag, but I ain't had a big dick. Man, all right, getting older, I feel like my dick's getting longer, but I feel like it's only because it's become old and like gravity's taking over.
Yeah.
It's all of a sudden flopping around like I could do that whole fucking slap trick that I never could do fucking as a child.
Anyways, now we'll sign off.
Yeah, let's sign off on that, my little dick. Perfect way to sign off. Thank you, Buck.
You're welcome. Anytime, bro.
Appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate you guys hanging out. This was Matters Not. Take it easy.
Later.